Okay, today I'm going to be talking about the fundamentals of basketball. Did you know that basketball was invented in 1891 and was played with 9 people on the court and ending with a score of 1-0? Klinghard 2023. Since then, basketball has evolved to a sport that we play worldwide and even in the Olympics. We'll begin with some of the basics. The basics of basketball begin with 5 players on the court for both teams. The main goal is to score points on the opposing team's basket and play defense to prevent them from scoring on yours. A key part of the game is scoring. You can do this by shooting or making a layup or shooting outside of the three-point line. Baskets within the three-point line are worth 2 points, and baskets anything beyond the three-point line is 3 points. If the other team fouls you while you are shooting and you miss the shot, you will shoot 2 to 3 free throws depending on if you are within or beyond the three-point line. If you make the shot after getting fouled, then you will get a chance to shoot an additional free throw or an and one. Free throws are worth 1 point each. The goal in offense is to score the most points by working with your team. This could include dribbling or passing to look for the best opportunity to get a shot off. On the other end, defense's job is to stop the offense from scoring on their basket. On defense, you want to be super aggressive, obviously, to turn the ball over, but you have to be careful not to foul. Fouling could consist of creating too much contact between yourself and another player. Every individual player gets 5 fouls, and then your team per half gets 7 fouls as a team before it goes into bonus. Once you're in bonus, then every time someone is fouled, your team or that player gets the chance to shoot one-on-one free throws. This means that you shoot 1 free throw, and if it goes in, you get to shoot the second free throw. If the first free throw does not go in, then the game is live. A typical high school basketball game consists of 2 18-minute halves with a halftime of 10 minutes. If you play at the collegiate level, then those games typically consist of 4 10-minute halves, or 4 10-minute quarters, sorry. Lastly, some additional rules or violations would include traveling. This means that you cannot walk with the ball unless you are dribbling, so the ball needs to be dribbling at all times. You cannot pick it up and start walking with it. If you pick up the ball and start walking, that will result in a turnover. Dribbling the ball again after picking it up. So let's say you pick the ball up and then you start dribbling again, and you pick it up and start dribbling again. This would be a double dribble and also result in a turnover. Once you dribble the ball across half court, so let's say on defense, you work really hard and you get the ball turned over and you dribble onto your half of the court, you cannot cross back to the other side of the court unless the ball is tipped by the other team or you score. Once you are on that half of the court, you have 30 seconds to get a shot off, and it needs to touch the rim. If the 30 seconds is up and you have not shot the ball and it touched the rim, and you can rebound it after that. But if you don't do that, then that will result in a shot clock violation and ultimately a turnover. Overall, these are some of the fundamentals and basics of basketball, and thank you so much for listening.